I think that the essence of being a woman is someone who strives to push herself to be better than she was yesterday, the day before, and just constantly trying to improve herself. And also to just to be proud and to be proud of the woman that she is and to feel empowered and to also empower other women as well.
Based on my understanding, it's giving birth. It's having a children, having a family.
For me, the essence of being a woman is not just by giving birth or bearing a child. It is giving life to everything that you are doing. Your passion, your purpose, your goal in life. We have to do all that we can to bring life to what we want to achieve in life.
Nowadays, I think the essence of a woman is being her authentic self. Women nowadays have different shapes, different personalities. She can be, I've always said this, she can be a mayor, she can be a transgender, she can be a mother, she can be whoever she wants to be. It's the essence of a woman, being her authentic self.
I think the essence of being a woman is being a giver, someone who gives love of herself, and someone, in my experience, is someone who is able to heal, to give life, to give love, to give something that our nation needs, especially during this pandemic. So we need now more than ever the essence of a woman, not only to heal our world, but move forward, especially past 2020.
Is being able to nourish a child. But aside from that, she is able to nourish growth, not just within her, but also with the people that surrounds her, the community, and all those situations and experiences that she encounters in her life.
Being able to embrace difficulties, that means we are brave enough to deal different struggles in our life. And because we women stand as role models, so we should also set ourselves as a brave and empowered at all times.
The ability for us to nurture other people. Yes, we know that men can communicate or men can love, but we have that different placement and how we don't limit ourselves to be a wife, a daughter, but we are the different person that we are today.
Definitely, definition of success, it's about making goals all the time. It's not about having a goal and reach it. It's about having many goals during your life and become your best version of yourself. And to do that, it's about breaking barriers, going above boundaries, and really pursue the best version of yourself. And that's what I think it's to be successful.
For me, success is when you achieve something that you are happy doing. And when you're already there, you are already contented on the things that you've done for yourself and also for others.
Being able to wake up in a day that I was able to pursue the things that I'm passionate about and fulfill my purpose while being surrounded with the people that I love and care the most.
Learning, it's growth. It's a matter of growth because you should not pressure yourself into being the kind of person who is perfect. Rather, you should allow yourself to make mistakes because it is from your mistakes that you'll be able to learn and you'll be able to widen the horizons or the frontiers of your knowledge. And success is being able to stand up again and be able to build yourself up and be able to muster up the courage to stand confident and empower young women and inspire other people.
Success for me is when you do your best in achieving a certain goal. You don't necessarily have to come out victorious. What's important is that you gave it your all and you have no regrets in the process you went under.
Being able to achieve everything that you have set your mind to achieve. And once you've achieved all that things, it's being able to have that contentment in life. And once you're content and happy, and I guess that's when you can say that you are truly a successful person.
It's being able to pursue your goal one step closer, one day at a time. It doesn't mean that you have to do it one day fully and to be able to be successful and accomplish it in one day. But for me, being successful is being happy at what you do and loving everything that you do and doing it one day at a time, being patient and understanding of your own failures and accomplishments. That for me is being successful.
I think the quality that I like most about myself, and I could say the same for other women, is that we're nurturing. Not only to other people, but to ourselves too. So we tend to other people, but we know how to give time to ourselves, to give ourselves self-care, to fill our cups up so that we may give back to others.
I am very committed. When I put my heart and soul into something, I really want to see it through to the end and always want to give it my best and always work on becoming greater myself as well so that I can show and share the best of what I have with the people around me.
Being relatable, I am able to approach and relate to a lot of people no matter where they are in life or where they're from, mainly because of my job, which is being a cabin crew. I was able to touch many people and many hearts because of these characteristics of mine.
I always believe in myself no matter what. Kahit ano pang mangyari, kahit ano pang harapin ko, lagi akong maniniwala sa sarili ko. I always have to trust myself because no one will.
I think the quality that I like most about myself is I am unapologetic. I say what's on my mind. I say what is the truth for me, and I organize my thoughts, and I really delve in deep research about things that I really want to know and things that I want to share to the world. Because being unapologetic means being able to stand up for yourself and to stand up for those who are oppressed as well. And if you are able to speak for other people, then you are making the world a better place already.
My favorite quality about myself is my open mind, because this allows me to understand different situations that may be different from mine. It allows me to reach more people, and it allows me to learn a lot more. It allows me to grow as a woman.
Being positive is a must during this quarantine, during this pandemic. And being positive, I can empower people around me so I can motivate them and inspire them and give hope to everyone that we can survive this pandemic and we will stand together again.
I believe is perseverance. Ever since I graduated dentistry, I know that I have overcome challenges, and it proved how I persevere to get to where I am right now. And I want to use my perseverance throughout this Miss Universe journey in order to get the crown.
I think because of the pandemic, I won't answer that question in a serious manner. I think because of the pandemic, if there were no rules, I would really travel to the place that I want to go, because right now we are really restricted and places are really limited. So if I would be outrageous, I would travel because I'm an expert, so I would travel.
I would book all the tickets for all the destinations, all my dream destinations, and I'll bring all my friends and my family with me because I want to travel the world. I want to see the world, but most importantly, I want to bring all the most important people in my life with me.
I don't think that I'll do anything beyond the usual things that I am doing right now, because I'm very satisfied on who I am right now, what I can do, and what will I do. I don't think that any restrictions will stop me from doing what I am currently doing, because it is very important for me to do things with good moral consideration with the other people, and at the same time on what I love.
I would just really love to stay at home, eat whatever I want to eat, and just binge watch on Netflix, because I believe I deserve that much needed rest for at least a day.
I would go out with my friends and spend the whole night together and enjoy our time together, because growing up, my parents are very strict when it comes to me spending time with my friends, especially overnight. So it's something that I really want to do and really enjoy, because I love spending time with people, especially those who I know best and those I love.
I will do everything beyond my comfort zone, but knowing that we all have to set limitations and everything must be in moderation. I have to manage everything and focus, and I have to make sure that everything is in balance.
I would definitely still
from the corrupt politicians in the position. I feel like it's my responsibility to bring back the money to where it truly belongs to the people. So I would like to be that modern day woman who wants to play the role of Robin Hood.
That would be my height. I'm only 5'5", and it's the minimum height for beauty queens, and I'm just lucky enough to be this tall. But if you could add just a little, an inch maybe, then that would be great.
I wouldn't change anything about myself, my features, because this is what my ancestors look like. This is the product of the love of my parents, and this is what makes me me. So I really love even my insecurities. Although it has been a journey for me to accept all my flaws, my insecurities when I was younger, it's actually what made my transformation beautiful.
I would choose none because both my past and present characteristic brings to who am I today.
I think I would like to not change a thing. I am happy the way I am, and people love me the way I am. So it is something that I'm very proud of, and something that I have been working on for so many years. So I would say no to any physical characteristic changes.
If you asked me this question 13 years ago, I would have told you that I would have opted for smaller eyes or a larger frame than my skinny frame, because I have been bullied for that. But honestly, 13 years forward right now, there's nothing that I want to change, because this makes me my own unique self, and this is the very self, or these are the very attributes that became my fuel and fire to inspire young girls as well who are being bullied for their color and their frame and how they look like, to realize that even with that, you can still be a phenomenal woman who can, lead impacts and make great changes in your society just by embracing yourself first and loving yourself first.
I think my ears before. Pero ngayon, I love my flaws. And this ears is one of the reasons na kaya ko sinusuot itong earrings para ma-keep siya away from, para hindi siya masyado kita. Pero I love my flaws right now, and I think I won't change anything.
Oh my god, to be honest, I don't want to change anything about myself, because I think every part of my body moves the way it should be and represents everything that I am. And if you ask me that question, that's like asking me to change. And I feel like there's nothing that I would want to change with myself.
I wouldn't change a thing. I'm not perfect, and I've accepted my flaws, my insecurities. And when we accept our insecurities and flaws, we empower ourselves and empower other people that we can be beautiful in our own ways.
I think one thing that men can learn from us women is that we are very emotional human beings that comes naturally within us. And I think it could be both, positive and negative. I think it's a good balance that you also have an emotional aspect towards your decision making, and that you don't just think of things logically or you decide on things logically. I think it's important that you also use your heart when you make big decisions in your life.
Women are known for nurturing. I think that comes naturally being a mother and being a woman. We're so used to caring for others, being so selfless. And that's what I learned from my mom. And I know that other men can also learn to be this side or this kind of a person as well.
Well, I think men can learn a lot about women, most especially about nurturing, most especially about being in the minority and being looked down at. So I think when it comes to emotional availability and when it comes to looking at the opportunities, but I think everyone is equal at the same time. But it all depends on the kind of person that you are. But of course, each and every one of us can learn something from another person. And that's just how life really is.
We women can do a lot of things in a very short period of time. Like, we are very much organized. To be honest, men can live alone without women, because women knows everything. Like, women can give them advice, we can give them our point of view, so men can learn from us, and at the same time we can also learn from them, and we can understand both each other.
There's a lot of things that men can learn from women, and I think the
best thing that they can learn is how to be more compassionate, how to be more in tune with their emotions, and how they can show it and how to be vulnerable. That is something that I feel a lot of men struggle with because they are put in society to be just strong people and to not show really how they really feel. And sometimes they even shame people for crying. They shame men for crying. And I think that is something wrong. We should embrace all of our emotions, our feminine and masculine. So that's what I would teach men.
you